Hey gang, welcome back. Van Ham here with some more farming sim, and I thought I'd start off the episode today by a bit of time lapse. Not your conventional way to do an intro to a video, but hey, nonetheless it's the way we've done it. And I did it that way because look, we only just did mowing last one, and this job was too good to be true. It was literally just down the road, as you can see from the workshop. See if we can put these two together. Actually, that's going to be no good because I've now got to... that was hopeless, Ham. I've now... Oh, God. You want to know how to make a meal of things? Watch my videos. Yeah, so anyway, I thought I didn't want to have you guys sit through a whole nother episode of me just mowing and tediously trying to do it. But this job's been pretty good, pretty straightforward, pretty fun, and I thought I'd bring you back now while we're doing some wrapping, because we're not doing straw bales. Yeah, it was straw bales last time, I'm pretty sure. We're doing hay bales. And we're, is it? Yes. This is where I get confused a little bit. We're baling. Bale the grass and wrap it to make silage bales. Making silage bales. And then take the bales to the animal dealer. Okay? So that's what we're doing. So hopefully we can make a little bit extra on this one also. Seeing as these will be silage bales, I'm pretty sure because it's the AI, it tends to... can we just pack this up while we get across the creek here? It tends to instantly turn the silage bales into automatic 100% done silage, I'm pretty sure. But we'll have a look anyway. And look at this little creek crossing. Holy moly. This would be a nice little bit of land to own straight up because it's got its own little water source. So if we can get it on sale, it might be worth keeping an eye on. But yeah, the money was too good to be true. It was just down the road. It was another baling job. But hey, these are good cash earners, these baling jobs. I'm going to drop most of these in the middle of the paddock, I think. And yeah, so that's about that. What else is going on today? Well, we'll have a look after this because we should have near on $20,000, so we might be able to do a bit of shopping. Another thing I'm going to tell you guys is you're going to notice a little bit of difference in my sound probably, and that's my mic, because I'm actually testing using NVIDIA Shadowplay recording software at the moment, because it's an overlay program more than a actual software program like OBS or something like that. OBS is fantastic and I use it a lot, but I wanted to give this a go because I think it helps run the game run a lot smoother, especially at 1440p and that sort of stuff. Now my mic settings are completely different because I use OBS software and I have all recording settings and stuff I use for filters and so forth for that microphone. But I don't think it'll be too bad. You should still be able to hear me as long as I don't mumble and mutter. I've got to clean that up out of my vocabulary. We should be okay. Yeah. So what I might do is I'm not going to bore you guys with the actual full section of me loading up the bales, because I know how much of a pain that was last time trying to do that. And what do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 bales, and they've given me those little bale forks again. So I think what we might do is we might go up to the shop, chat to the lads, see if we can get the trailer again for a cheap price, considering we only just used it an hour ago. Hopefully they can only charge me just a little bit extra. Like another hour's worth of leasing fees for it rather than the full leasing cost, because I'm not using as much as I want to use the grabbers. There's too many bales here for that, and I want to get into other stuff. Okay, here we go. So I spoke to the shop and they've given it to me for $500. They said the leasing cost is $1,065 or something an hour, but because I was still well within my hour, they said I could just have it back for $500, considering it was just going to be a quick job. Not close enough, and probably not straight enough. yeah, so that was quite nice of them, building good relations already. And then I think we'll take a look at what we're going to do after. Alright, we might even sleep tonight. Oh, get out of the car. Might even sleep tonight just to find out, find a place to stay. We don't even have a tent, we don't even have anything. So it's probably going to cost us $100 to stay somewhere. But that's okay. Luckily we put in a good day's work and then we can see what tomorrow might bring. Luckily this should be quite a quick job. I don't know how the trailer's going to go getting over the creek, but hopefully we'll be okay. And then we can get down to the animal dealer and get into things. Yeah, I hope you've had a lovely weekend wherever you are. When you're getting this video, it might be a bit later than usual. However, today is what we call Anzac Day in Australia and New Zealand, to commemorate Australia and New Zealand's efforts in war around the world. So it's an important day for me, being a veteran as well. Take that up as well. I'll be going to a dawn service, we call it, to commemorate those that have fallen and those that have given for the country and the sacrifices they've made. Right. Now grouping these up probably wasn't a great idea. We're going to have to do a swing out. Not to mention the fact that this little hill area is quite tight. And the zoom in is probably a little bit close. And you've got indicators on, you keep doing that, and turn your beacons off. Alright, and then one more to pick up, and we're skedaddling out of here. Now I know it's not as much, but to give me bale grabbers with only four bale pickups on them, it's a bit rough. Okay. Alright, so we're all folded up here now. See if we can get across this creek nicely without any troubles. Yes, we can. Now we might just pull up out over the other side of the road here, out of the way, just for a sec. The hazards on. And the hazards, please. Yes, why not? Let's pull up out of here. Not driving an old mate's crop. And then we'll go and shut the gates for these people. Sorry about your sunflowers. Oops. Okay. Right, and yeah, lovely little field. Really like that little field, especially with the little creek running in it. I think you could put like a little house on it and that sort of stuff, and really get something cool going in there. But anyway, it probably belongs to that property up there. Oh, really? Really? Hey, some people. Okay guys, well I'll see you down at the animal dealers. We'll get this stuff sold off. And turn your hazards off. And we'll get into the rest of the episode. Here we are, coming down now to the animal dealers to drop off this, and I hope this is enough bales. I got to be honest. I didn't even, you know, it doesn't tell you how many bales are required. It's just a percentage. But anyway, I hope it is. Now, I think as one of the rules for this, for every night that we sleep and we don't have our own house or sleeping point, we're going to deduct $100 just for the fact that it would cost us somewhere to stay. Right, I can't really see out the back there. Let's switch the view up. Yeah, so I think that's only fair that we charge, deduct $100 from our money for each night that we don't have somewhere to stay. And that way it keeps the game, gives that survival element a little bit. I mean, I could start deducting stuff for food, like $50 or you know, even $100 a week for food or thereabouts, but we don't really do weeks. I'm doing sort of more 3-day months, I think we're doing. I'll double check all that at the moment. Let's get this unloaded anyway, and hopefully we can make a little bit extra on top also. Wait for it. Hooray, finished the contract, and we sold bales for $5,794 more. That is fantastic. What a great start. Let's now head back up to the store, hand the tractor and the trailer back in for these guys. Okay, we're back up here, guys. We're going to just hand this contract in. There we go. Lovely stuff. There it is. So we're up to $26,904. That's a fantastic start. And we're going to go find a place to sleep for the night. And I think somewhere in town here will be great. Let's have a look down in here. What do we got? We might have to go for a drive to the bigger town. Just to find out somewhere to stay. Look at this little place. Probably walking in someone's property, although that looks like a little public park there. No bed and breakfast. Alright, well, I'll drive to town. We'll sleep the night, and then I'll see you guys in the morning. Right, there we go. $100 paid for the night, and lovely breakfast included at the B&B. If you want to know where the B&B is, down in the main town, it's this building just here. And next to the ice cream place, or the store, and the needle and stitch. But it's fun to have a bit of play along, isn't it? Bit of role playing. It's probably not a B&B, but I've turned it into one because it kind of looks like a B&B there, and then you can go in and have a meal for breakfast and stuff there. Alright, let's squeeze in here and get in the car. Now, while we're in the car, let's check a few things for the day. Firstly, let's check not the controls. Let's check the weather. Right, so sunny day. At 10 o'clock, it looks like it's going to rain. 10 a.m. right through, is it? No, till about 12 o'clock. So from 10 to 12 for a couple of hours, a possible chance of rain. Right, let's check the contracts. Field 12 needs baling. Now, Field 12 is not a big field. I believe that's the one we were looking at almost buying. That's that one. That actually could be quite a good... I know it's another baling job, but I could go and knock that on the head. For $6,000, it's too good to be true. And they give you these. I think it wouldn't even have that many bales. It's not that big a field. That's quite a large windrower too for that little field. Okay, interesting. Now let's also check our map to see what's available to purchase today. The prices might have changed on a few spots. So they want $15,600 for it at less 1% than its value. Okay, we're playing with what? $26,000. Oh, I tell you what, that Field 11 could be quite nice to buy. Okay, I'm thinking I wouldn't mind something with some trees on it, so we could potentially look at selling some trees and making a little bit of money. Field 33 is out of our price range. Okay, a lot of these are out of the price range. Sometimes you've got to start off small and work your way big. Now, you're looking at probably these two here for our price ranges. Now, we could take Field 11. We could go over and have a check that out. I think we are just here. So maybe we'll go actually for a bit of a walk. Actually, we'll go for a drive over there. Here's Field 12, just up here. So this is the baling job that we could do to get an extra $6,000. It is not a big field at all. Right, this is not a big field at all. Okay, so that's a possibility. And that's the potential. That's the one we could actually just buy and mow it ourselves and sell it. We'd have to lease all the equipment still. I don't know whether that would be worth it, to be honest. Now, field 11, where is that? Somewhere like this field would be great to buy. Look at all the trees in it. What's this one? Oh, saving. This is field 5 for 63. That'd be great because you get a bit of land and you get a big forestry section. Oh, juicy. And not to mention we still have to buy a chainsaw also. Okay, so field 11 is that one. Right. Not a bad little field, to be honest. What's currently on this field? Grass. Always grass. And I wonder if these trees belong to you as well. I think they would, you know. So that's Rebecca Thibault. That's his soil. Oh, geez, these fields are very close together. I don't know who would get the trees. I just want to, you know, we can always replant them, but I think trees would be quite lucrative. It's quite a nice little field just tucked in here also. Now, does this road go all the way through? It goes all the way through down there. Probably trespassing at the moment, but hey, we can just say, hey, sorry, wrong turn. Wow, look at this big place. Wouldn't it be great to buy this farm? Actually, can we get right through there? Oh, I tell you what, if we owned it, we could. That's a great little shortcut if we do. Okay. And how much do they want for it? He wants plus 21% of its value. I wonder if we do the job on this field, it's minus 1% difference. If we do the job, get the $6,000, it's going to be... Here's the thoughts. It's going to be cheaper to lease the gear for $72, do this job, make, you know, $6,000, and the risk I'm going to go with is potentially, because we will have already harvested the product, it might actually even reduce the cost even more of buying that field. Let's do it. I know it's another baling job, but I think accept the contract. Borrow the items. Yep. Right, so I know it's that's 3 baling jobs in a row, and I do apologise for that. You know, it's how it is at these early on stages, I think, of a game like this. In a survival play, we're not even starting with land. You got to do what you got to do, and it's probably the best money for a quick job. Park that in straighter for me. Lovely. Oh. Right, so in future, when we get jobs that obviously run back to back, similar sort of jobs, you guys let me know if you're happy for me to do some little time lapses and do them all, or if you're happy for me to just, you know, if we're doing the same job over and over, we can sort of skip it a little bit, and I can just bring you towards the end of the job when we've pretty much done it. That's it for that one. Alright, get in. I suppose, you know, it doesn't matter that we do a bit of time lapse on this. You know, we've got to play the game for what it is sometimes. And at the moment, the way this survival series is going is we've got to make money where we can make money. We're using different equipment for this mowing job anyway. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for me because I don't like trailer mowers. I hate having to pull along trailer mowers. They're just a bit awkward for backing around and all that sort of jazz. It is what it is though. I wanted to try going this way, the same way that we used to go for the last job, field 15. Because I think it's just quicker than going the other way around. I mean, I think the goal is to get that property in the middle of each town. Because you can just scoot to each side. Right, so here we are, field 12. Let's get this thing all unpacked, shall we? So, first of all, well, that's nice and easy. And then, I guess we just lower that, unpack it. There we go. It's telling me to unfold it. You were unfolded. Well, let's get into this field. Look at how tight this is right here. I don't think this field should take too long at all. However, the trees on it are making it a little more difficult, and the shape of that corner is quite hard. Something to think about. It's probably not bad to work on this field before we buy it anyway, just to see what it's like. Graveyard just there, people paying their respects. Yeah, a few reasons I don't like trailer mowers like this is because they don't always line up like that on the corner. I probably have to go the other way around. Probably have to go anti-clockwise, and they pull in the wrong directions. They get in the way when you're trying to back around. They're just a clunky bit of machinery, I find. Right, we might actually go the other way. And see how that goes, the opposite direction. Because pulling it around on the outside might be more beneficial for us. Let's get this last one. I think we'll be alright then. How's that look? Pretty good, I think. Pack that up. No. Pack it up. Right. On to the next part. I find it funny that the game should give me a double row windrower for such a small field, and for the larger fields I did earlier, it gave me just a single row one. Yes, so the rain just started coming down. I love the sound. I love the storm effects in this game. My dog Hank, though, he wouldn't. He's terrified of storms. Poor little thing. You know, for such, he's an English Staffy, a blue English Staffy, and he's a beautiful, just beautiful nature. So loving, big muscly thing, you know. But when it comes to storms, and not just Staffies, but he is scared. I think my mum has 3 dogs, and only one of them is scared. The other 2 are okay. It's funny, isn't it, how some of them are scared and some of them aren't. But yeah, poor little thing. He tucks his tail and hides between my feet under the desk when he hears that crack of thunder. Oh, on cue. So I hope the sound sounds okay so far. I hope the game's not overpowering my voice or vice versa. But I think the adjustments aren't too bad. I'm looking into, if I'm going to continue recording with Shadow Play, NVIDIA Shadow Play, I will probably look at getting some external voice recording software. If it's not that bad, I probably won't bother. I'm really hoping, though, that we can get a cheaper price on this field after we've done the job and claimed the money for it. Funnily enough, it's a rainy day here at home where I am today as well. Yes, quite a large windrower for such a small patch of awkward land. It is what it is, though. And we'll dig into it. Rain's really coming down now. Oh, and I'm taking some from the other job, from the other pile over there. Whoops, a bit more. Yeah, very awkward. I'm just trying to do what I can as quick as I can. Because it'll be easy just to get with the baler. Alright, so that was very awkward. Pretty quick to do that job. Yeah, it sounds beautiful. Absolutely love the sound of rain and storms. Only when they're devastating to people, that's all. When they're just a bit of nice rain and a thunderstorm, as long as it doesn't harm anyone or create floods and stuff. The rain's really coming down now. It said 12 o'clock though the rain should finish, but we'll see. You never know the weather, it's unpredictable. Unpredictable. Funnily enough, here at home it's been unpredictable mostly because, like I said, it was raining. And I would hang the sheets out just earlier today. It rained and rained. And then the sun just bang, out it came, and it dried up all the ground, and the dog went and lay out in the sun. He was loving it, and I was like, no, I'll put the sheets out to dry now. Took them out for outside because I had them in the house all hung up drying because of the rain. And not 5 minutes after I put them out there, I was like, oh, why is it so dark all of a sudden? Yep, sure enough, it started sprinkling. The dog ran inside. He'd had enough. I had to ripping the sheets down, running them inside. Oh, and then 5 minutes later, sunshine. And it's been like that on and off all day. So I've just decided to leave the sheets inside, and it will just take longer for them to dry. Although nothing is better than getting into your bed after you've washed your sheets and they're all crispy and they smell good, and because they've had that sun just hitting them all day. Oh. Yeah. Wonder if there was a little bit more we could have pulled out of this place. Just not enough, and not worth even going around to pick up the little parts either. Well, that's not bad for us because the grabber only has 4 on it. An extra barrel though would have been really good. Now, I think in a previous episode, I said that we're on 3-day cycles. I've switched that to a 2-day cycle. Because I thought 3 days might have just been a little bit too long for the moment. We can adjust it and play around with it as we go anyway. If things are progressing too quick or progressing too slow even. If I feel that way. But I'm in no rush for this game, and I hope you guys are okay with that. It's a relaxing, really enjoyable game that I just want to sort of kick back and have a good time with and not stress about. And I think it's great for that. Except for when you get mowing bits of equipment that are a bit awkward for a small field. Yes, what a great little bit of equipment, machinery, don't you think? I think so. Very clever technology. A lot of farming equipment is so clever. The way it's engineered and it works. Might put all these down here together. Oops, don't clip that one, Ham. Right, what we might do is just swing around. I think the only tractors I've ever driven were New Holland ones. Back when I did events coordinating, I used to look after arena events at like a big show, and it was huge. And we used tractors to pull on and off all the equipment, like a big sort of center arena stage spectacular show. And I used to run that sort of ring area and all the people in it, and we got to drive the New Holland tractors, and they were good. They brought in, it was more like a sponsorship, so New Holland could get their tractors out there and shown off, and we got to use them for free. Oops, we can pack that up now. Lovely. Right, quick and painless. I don't think we can go... Oh, you know what? We've been driving down this road. We can't actually go this way on that road. Right. Right, bale grubbers. Can I put them both down like this? No, I cannot. Okay. Here we go. Put that down. May as well open them up too. Can we lower those more? Right. Front ones first. I can never quite get them if I try and line up perfect, how about that? Okay, there's one. Then we'll go up the hill here. Line it up again. Oh, watch out for the signpost. Get it lined up, Ham. Hey! Now, for the rear ones, the rear gunners. Okay. Let's get a bit of angle of the dangle. Get a little bit of lift so we can get around. Oi. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw last episode the clown music I had to put to my inability to be able to do this job. Or if we're quite clever here, we might just be able to swing this around. Ooh. Oh. Ladies and gents, round of applause. Oh, but imagine having to do that 5 times. No way. I was justified in my actions to get that baling trailer last time out. Now, wrong way, I know. Where are we taking these to, ma'am? Please take them to the animal dealer. Luckily, we've done that plenty of times. We know where it is. I'm not going to hit you guys with the drive over there. It's quite a long drive, so I'll see you guys at the animal dealer. Yep. Here we are, and it's still raining, and it's an hour past the time the rain was supposed to stop. I don't know why I keep feeling the need to give you guys weather updates, but I think I love the dynamics of the weather. Like, it says that it can rain from here to here. That doesn't mean it's going to, necessarily. So I kind of like that about the game. Alright. Let's see what we got here. First bale, please. Let's get it lowered. Alright, they're done. A contract for field 12 is finished. So we've still got 2 bales up our sleeve for selling. Oh, this is fantastic. Let's see how much we make for these bales. Although we probably should check the price of them, I would think. Let's check the price of bales. Now, where is that price thing? Is it this? No, it's this one here. Now, silage bales. I've missed it. Okay, they're about the same. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, that is. Okay, let's see what we get for it. Hey, $2,000. Hey, you got to be happy with that. Lift that back up. So that puts us close to $30,000 plus the money we're about to make. Right, let's hand that back in. Oh, now I'm standing out in the rain, but that's okay. Let's go to contracts. Complete that. Alright, so $6,178. That takes us to $35,000. Let's see what's on the market now. Let's check the, here we go, ladies and gents. How much will field 12 cost? Still the same. Well, that's an actual anticlimax. I really thought it would have reduced the price. Maybe it will tomorrow. I wonder if it's worth sleeping one more day. That's our price value. If you're following along and you're interested, let me know what you think if we should buy field 12 next time out. My apologies again once more for, let's just go over here to the car, for actually having to do more baling jobs, but sometimes it is what it is. Like I said early on in these jobs, the rain is gone. Look at that. Beautiful skies above us. The balloons have gone up in the air. Yeah. 35,000 in the bank, people. Great day's work. Thanks for joining me again today. I've been Van Ham. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen. And we'll see you next time in Jeep R Ham Shoot. Pickup truck. Whatever.